You like to enjoy despair. You like to sit and hate watch games.
It's one of those 70s dating shows where you have 5 bachelors on stage right now, or
Yes.
bachelorettes on stage right now.
And this is number 5. For those who hate yourselves, how about the New Orleans Pelicans? Huh? May I interest you in the New Orleans Pelicans? You know what's one fan base between the football and basketball teams that maybe is in more despair than you? It's got to be the New Orleans fans who are fans of the Saints and the Pelicans, who are owned by the same lady, and both of them are probably the most directionless franchises in their respective sports. Where the hell are the Saints going? They got Derek Carr and Kellen Moore right now. I don't know what the hell that is. And the Pelicans, you're relying on Zion Williamson staying slim and playing games, which he's done neither of in the past 5 years.
You can only watch so many of his high school and college highlights before you want to see some production in this league.
But you're buying the dip, and if you're in Dallas, you can get to New Orleans easily for some more home games at the Smoothie King Center. So there you go.
The blender.
The Pelicans, the blender, right, whatever the hell they want to call it. The Pelicans are a good option. Also, nice party city. Here's another one.
Number 4.
How about the Los Angeles Clippers? I know I'm staying west here, but the Clippers and the Mavericks, they don't have the real reason I like the Clippers, you're used to Mark Cuban. May I interest you in Steve Ballmer?
That's true. He's got a fire lit under him. I appreciate the energy that he brings to their games and, honestly, any event that he's a part of.
It starts and stops with that. Plus, if you want to take a road trip with the fam and go catch a Clippers game if you're living in Dallas, guess what else you can do while you're in town? Check that schedule. The Lakers might be in town as well. You drive on down to the Crypto.com arena. You can see Luka play as well. You could double dip on your trip.
Now, who would you say in Texas, ranking 1 through 3 of the NBA teams they have there, who's the big brother, the middle child, and the little brother? You got to go because of history.
Yeah.
The Spurs are number 1.
Spurs are the big bro. The Rockets are definitely the middle child, and the Mavericks are number 3 to me.
Okay, so then that works out. You're kind of used to that because if you go to California, it's obviously Lakers number 1 and then Warriors number 2, and you find yourself as a familiar final child.
Yes, it is a familiar environment for you, and it also is an environment that would likely welcome you. Clippers fans ain't turning down nobody, baby. Doors wide open. Oh, you want to root for us? You're buying in on this experience. The curse of the Clippers. You're signing up for it. Sure thing.
And you know what? You're used to being the 3rd child, but now you have a 4th child below you. I forgot the Sacramento Kings existed.
Yeah, exactly.
So
who hasn't?
Let out your frustrations.
There goes your options for again. We just went Pelicans. We went Clippers. 4 and 5. Here's number 3 right here. This one's off the beaten path.
Number 3.
How about the Charlotte Hornets? How about the Charlotte Hornets? Now, Colin Russo, who's Russo and Rizzo from 4 to 6 here on ESPN 106.3, he's next. He probably will welcome you with open arms. He's a friendly guy. He likes the Hornets. Here's the reason why I like them.
The sanctuary team.
This is for my fans of the Mavericks who no longer live in Dallas. Maybe you live up along the East Coast. Charlotte, an easy city to fly into. No matter where you are on the East Coast, it's central. You know what I'm saying? You can get to these home games here and there. Also, Charlotte, a nice budding city to pull up to if you might want to move. And look at their team right now. You got Brandon Miller. You got LaMelo Ball. You got a new head coach 1 year in that has the faith and the favor of his locker room. Plus, you're buying the dip. Similar to the Pelicans, you're buying the dip. You won't have to deal with the bandwagon rumors that I had to deal with when I went to Kansas City. So there you go. That's a great choice.
Finished the game on a 7-game losing streak.
LaMelo Ball, by the way, very fun watch. And they tanked through the end of the season. They're trying to get a top pick. So you got Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, and a top 5 pick in this next draft. You're buying the dip, second-year head coach. And also, hey, who knows? If you become a famous enough fan, you might be golfing with Michael Jordan one day. That's option 3. How about the second most favorable one?
Number 2.
This is for the casual Dallas Mavericks fans. Los Angeles Lakers. If you're a casual fan of the Mavs, and you love Luka, you don't watch NBA games on a day-to-day basis, you don't live and die with the results, but you do like cheering for your hometown, why not just go to the Lakers and root for Luka Doncic? Because he's going to be a generational star there for the next 10-plus years. Plus, this is your get-out-of-jail-free card.
Yeah.
You can remove yourself from a sticky situation and go to a place where there is not a single generation of Lakers fans that have not experienced joy. It just happens year after year after year. They have a dip for maybe 2 or 3 years. It looks ridiculous. And out of nowhere, LeBron James pulls up to town and you win a championship. That's how the Lakers work.
Yeah, your biggest source of pain was the Sports Illustrated cover of Now We're Gonna Have Fun with Steve Nash and Dwight Howard, where that never really panned out. That's the depths of pain for Lakers fandom, which Other organizations that we've mentioned in this segment scoff at how bad that was for Lakers fans. I like the get-out-of-jail-free card because it feels kind of dirty. It's very excusable becoming a Laker fan after being a Mavericks fan, but you are going to a team that's got real championship possibilities.
And that's what I was about to say. If anybody ever asks, why are you a Lakers fan? You're from Dallas and you used to be a Mavericks. Oh, Luka Doncic.
Instant permissible.
You are the most, people are the most sympathetic towards this specific fan base right now because this is the most ridiculous trade we've ever seen. You have a get-out-of-jail-free card. Now, again, this is not from our hard hoop heads. This is for the casual NBA fans, the guys that just have one Mavericks jersey. You probably don't even watch the games until the playoffs. And also, maybe you're a Mavericks fan who is really, your real sport might be NASCAR. You really might be a Texas Rangers fan, and that's what you care about and live and die with the results of it. Why not just become a Lakers fan? You'll win a championship at least once a decade and, have some fun.
You get a lot of also national coverage. You never have to search for the game. It's always going to be on TNT or ESPN.
It'll be right there for you. And here's the number one option. If you are a Mavericks fan who have entered fan free agency based on the result of tonight, here's your number one option.
Number 1.
Cooper Flagg.
Just start anew?
Just start anew. Whoever wins the NBA draft lottery, you go with that squad. They picked Cooper Flagg. You live and die with the results. Now, here's the issue here. Because of what happened on the back end of this year, you might end up being a Sixers fan if you take this route. They have a legit shot at getting Cooper Flagg. It would be fun. That's going to be a really good team. But then you got to, be on the same side as Philly fans. It's a little weird, sticky. Remember my fan free agency, it went down to my top 4 were the incumbent, the Carolina Panthers. You always got to keep the incumbent in there. That's just the rules. The Kansas City Chiefs. The Miami Dolphins because of proximity only.
Makes sense.
And the Philadelphia Eagles. I loved everything about the Eagles. I like their roster. I like Jalen Hurts because he's from Houston, by the way. Did you see he got an award, most influential from Forbes or something?
Mm-hmm. He's in the top 25.
Yeah. That's pretty most influential from Time. The reason I could not go with the Eagles, it made it a non-starter for me, was because I would have to be, linked in arms with Eagles fans. I can't do it.
From the outside looking in, which I have been my entire life, yes, it looks dirty. But once you get inside, you penetrate that bitter outer wall of Philadelphia fandom, and you become one of them, I think it feels a whole lot sweeter.
Absolutely not. Couldn't do it. I do like the cheesesteaks, though. Visited Philly last year. Great time. So there you have it. If you're a Mavericks fan, I just gave you the keys to your fan free agency, which opens tonight after you lose your play-in game. When should the free agency window close? You got to make a decision this offseason, but when do we officially close it? Is it
I think opening night.
Opening night of the NBA? You're right.
Yeah, once games are tipped off, no, you're locked in.
Okay,
you can't change mid-season. That's
Mavericks,
also for any free agency. You cannot change mid-season.
Yeah. Say, what do you think this is? You think you're Nico Liava or whatever?
Right. It was a disaster when you see what happened in college football. You had players enter the portal and join other teams while their previous team was already still alive.
No. This is your last chance. You have from now until the tip-off of the next NBA season. Dallas Mavericks fans, your fan free agency starts today. One last time. Your options. The Pelicans, the Clippers, the Hornets, the Lakers, or Cooper Flagg. And you always can fall back on staying put with the Mavericks, but I absolutely would not recommend it. Who would you advise, Mavericks fans,